few weeks ago, we had taken a look at Firebase Studio by Google, where you can build any app in natural language, modify it, and deploy it all in one place. It's essentially a full-stack development tool that is completely free, and it is a great alternative to Cursor, Bolt, or V0 directly within your browser. And now it has gotten a huge new update. Just 2 days ago, the Gemini 2.5 Pro just got a huge new update. It's taken a significant leap forward, especially in areas like front-end web development, where it is beating Claude 3.7 Sonnet in web development, where it has recorded 147 ELO score, which is more than Claude 3.7 Sonnet, and it is something that does really good in terms of refactoring backend systems as well as coding frontends. Now, this is a model that replicates the same sort of capability as a senior web developer that is cheaper and has larger context window than the Claude 3.7 Sonnet, which is why it is an insane model to use for coding. And guess what? Now Firebase has leveled up with the Gemini 2.5 Pro integration, where it's cleaner. It has the integration of this powerful model, which you can use to develop any sort of application. It's significantly improved code generation quality, smarter natural language understanding, and you're going to be able to use this completely for free. Now, as we all know, this was something that was released a month ago, and it has gotten a lot of people using it. But the only problem was it was previously powered by the 2.5 Flash, which isn't particularly good at coding. It's pretty decent, but it won't get you the best generation, and there is a lot of issues using this model for developing any sort of app, which is why now having this new model is going to essentially help you in various ways, from creating anything with natural language. Before we get started, I just want to mention that you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to the World of AI newsletter. I'm constantly posting different newsletters on a weekly basis, so this is where you can easily get up-to-date knowledge about what is happening in the AI space. So definitely go ahead and subscribe, as this is completely for free. Just take a look at the quality of output that you get by combining this powerful new model with insane coding capabilities with a full stack development tool like Firebase. In this case, there's a Melody Maestro app that was fully generated that helps you learn how to play the piano on the web. Here's another example of another app, which is a schedule helper. It looks basic, but you can see that it was able to configure the integration with a Google account, which helps you schedule any sort of event with your Google Calendar. And this was an app that was able to manage the APIs as well as the connections to your integration all on its own with the help of the Gemini 2.5 model with the Firebase Studio. In a single prompt, Firebase Studio was capable of generating this app called Social Sync, a full featured social media collaboration app with AI post scheduling, calendar management, and real-time layout designs. Now, one thing you'll notice with the Gemini 2.5 Pro now is that it is insanely good at creating intuitive and pretty good looking user interfaces. In my opinion, it does a better job with generating UIs in comparison to the Claude 3.7 Sonnet now. So to get started, head over to the Firebase Studio, link in the description below, and you can go ahead and click on Try Firebase, connect it with the Google account, and then you can easily get started. After you log in or sign up with an account with Google, you're going to be then sent over to the main dashboard of Firebase Studio. This is where you can start prototyping an app with AI. This is with natural language, where you can go ahead and describe what you want to build. You can build full stack apps with integrations, anything, by simply describing what you want. With text, you can also upload images so that it can reference it and try to prototype it based off the designs that you have provided, whether that's a Figma design. And there's actually a pretty cool tool that lets you draw in various sorts of components for the AI to actually replicate. You also have the ability to start coding an app with various sorts of workspaces. So if you actually click on new workspace, it will take you to all the different templates that are available, from web all the way to backend and miscellaneous. You have so many different types of ways or apps that you can create, and this is the flexibility that you get with Firebase Studio. But what we're going to do is showcase the Firebase prototyping feature, where we can go ahead and send in a prompt like creating a tipping calculator app, and then Firebase Studio will go ahead and prototype this app by creating a plan first. So it looks like it has focused on creating a plan, which talks about all the features. Now, if you want to edit anything, you can go ahead and you can change up the core features that you want to implement, as well as the styling. Now, once that has been set, you can click save, and then afterwards you can go and click on this button that says prototype this app, and the AI will start working on generating this app for you. And there we go. We have our tip split application that was fully generated by AI on its own. And this is actually a pretty cool looking interface for this application. You can also see that it is going to allow you to easily calculate tips and split it with your group. And this was all done with a single prompt. You can actually go in to the code by clicking on edit code, which will take you to the cloud environment that will take you and let you edit all of these different components that was generated. And one really great feature that Firebase Studio provides is that you can go into the files and then you can ask AI by clicking on the Gemini button to enhance the code, debug it, or configure the individual files with the AI itself. So you can click on this Gemini tab and you can then start chatting with the AI within this tab once it finishes loading up. And this way you can attach reference to different files that need changes. So you can click on the app button and then you can specify which sort of file that you want to integrate into the Gemini chat to work on. Now you can switch between the code editor as well as the prototyper by clicking on this button, and you can actually publish this and share it with other people to collaborate with different sorts of people in one single workspace. So this is something that gives you a lot of flexibility in terms of building any sort of application. Now what we're going to do is prototype on an app that I want to describe the AI to build. This is where I'm going to request it to create a CRM dashboard. Now I'm not stating any sort of feature. I'm going to have the model focus on creating as many features as it could, and I want to see how well the model is in creatively focusing on multiple different things. In this case, you can see it is going to integrate a contact list, a context summary, detailed view, and the sentiment analysis tool. So let's go ahead and have it prototype this tool now. And there you go. You have this beautiful front end for the CRM dashboard. And what's also great is that you can also have it integrate AI, which is why it is asking for the Gemini API key over here. So in this case, it will be able to use the AI in the backend for this application for the sentiment analysis tool, which will allow us to analyze sentiment. But right now it's not going to work because we don't have the API key link. But this is a pretty good looking application that was fully generated with a single prompt. Now, one great thing about Firebase Studio is that you can click on the select button, and this way, if you want to select on a component, you can describe a change that you want to integrate. So in this case, we can say improve this banner for us, and then we can send in this prompt, and the AI will specifically work on improving that section of our application. Another new feature is that, or not a new feature, but a previous feature that has been upgraded is that there is a draw feature that lets you select components, and this way you can actually highlight certain areas like the select feature, but you can even draw new components out for the AI to replicate or to have it somewhat work on focusing on that area or that generation that you had drew. So that way, this is another way for you to implement changes with the help of AI. Looks like it has finished making the change. It has added a blue color to the banner. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the super thanks option below. Or you can consider joining our private Discord, where you can access multiple subscriptions to different AI tools for free on a monthly basis, plus daily AI news and exclusive content, plus a lot more. But guys, that's basically it for today's video on the new Firebase Studio update. It has now integrated this powerful new model, which is going to make it super easy for you to prototype any sort of app, as well as having access to the code editor will make it super easy for you to edit your code rather than making changes to overall code base edits. But hope you enjoyed today's video, got some sort of value. I'll leave all these links in the description below. This is completely for free, so that will be great for a lot of people who are on a tight budget or want to experiment creating new apps. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on the newsletter. If you haven't already, definitely do so. Join our Discord. We have a new feature that we have added to our Discord. This is a completely free Discord, and in this new large language model drop thread, you're going to be able to notice new drops that will be coming out before it is actually released from the model provider itself. This is a great way for you to find out about new models that are being released. So definitely go ahead and join the Discord if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, definitely do so. And lastly, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos because there is a lot of content that you will truly benefit from. But with that thought, guys, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out, fellas.